All right, so as you probably know, when your neighbors know you're a day trader and pan out a little bit here. Throughout this period, your neighbors are probably thinking, oh, he's screwed, right? And then on a day like today, oh my God, I bet he made a killing. And it's literally the opposite for me. I had my best week of the year this week. And then today, I think the Dow set a record for the most points up in one day. And I ended up net green. Are you ready for this? Like $2 and something. But overall, it was just terrible this morning. I told myself I was going to wait Monday morning, a lot of weekend news. The market's been getting killed. And I didn't wait. I took a pre-market trade, lost like 180 something bucks. I'll slide this over. I took Gilead, G-I-L-D. I had it on watch. I like the idea of it. Right here, see that arrow? Right here when it came up, I thought it was going to break the opening range and go. So I took it, and I hit out right here. Then it came up and actually took out the high of day right there. It's hard to tell, but it did by a couple pennies. I got filled right at the top there, 71.48. I got filled. Had to hit out right here again. Lost on it twice for a total of $600, $599.50 to be exact, and then watched it run the rest of the day. So that's the nature of being a day trader. It can be frustrating at times. If it wasn't for Codex, I would have had a red day. CODX got long right here through the high of day, right there at the very end of the day, and got back to green on this last blip right here. But overall, I was pretty lousy today. I really was. And that's just being a day trader. Sometimes it doesn't really matter what the overall market's doing. If you're not in the right place at the right time, you're not going to be successful. All I can say is protect the downside. And I feel like I did that, but I shouldn't have been in those early trades. And Gilead was aggravating because I had the right idea, and it doesn't matter, right? If you don't time it right, it doesn't matter if you're right about the trade. So anyway, let's get into what I'm watching for tomorrow. Honestly, I'm lucky to have ended up green. Anyway, BIMI had this pop back here, secondary pop here, and kind of a third pop here. Today topped out at 538 before closing right at 5. I don't have a lot of faith in this one because it's lumped into the coronavirus plays, but I'm not sure about that, right? And it never really acts like it is. But anyway, I think I'll try it if I get a long setup tomorrow, knowing that a break of 538, kind of has some blue skies. I'm certainly not in love with that one. HTBX, massive volume, over 100 million shares traded, closed at 80 cents. We'll just see if we get a red to green or something like that in that one tomorrow. IFRX, nice breakout today. Strong volume, kind of up into the gap here. So we'll see if we get a follow-through day in that one. BPMX, strong day, strong volume. Looking for a follow-through day in that one. Remember, I only take a trade if I get an intraday setup on something that I like the daily chart on. So that's what we're looking at here is some daily charts I like, but still won't trade them unless I get an A+ intraday setup. OPGN, I like the inside day. Certainly like it over 383, which was today's high. And then you have Friday's high at 420, not that far away. So we're going to watch that one. CORV has made some attempts at breaking up into this gap right here, then gapped up again. Pretty narrow range today. It's another COVID-19 or coronavirus play. Pretty narrow range today. And some of the penny stocks related to this virus have been pretty strong. So we're going to watch this one tomorrow. Work. Talked about this one in the video this weekend. Kind of like it over today's high, which was 27.71. NET, very strong daily chart. Relatively recent IPO. Let's see, back here in September. IPO'd, then put in a high just barely over 22. And now is trying to take out that area, right? About 4 days ago, it popped to 22.69. But this sucker's been, strong in a week tape. So we're really going to watch that one. Toka. Was watching this for a bounce for a few days after this big pop and never got it. Kind of took it off my radar, and then today it had a pretty nice pop. So we'll look for a follow-through day in that one tomorrow. VXRT, not in love with this one. Another cheap coronavirus play, but you had the gap up here. Somewhere in here they did an offering and then gapped up in two big red days. So maybe my least favorite, but I am going to watch it. APT. I never thought I'd trade this one again because it, when it went up over $40, I thought, okay, well, this is stupid. But in 2 quick days, it actually got down near 12 today before settling in at 16. So I am going to watch that one tomorrow. And then lastly, I've got CBLI, another coronavirus play, 3 red days in a row, all the way down to the 20-day at one point today. Now, listen, I'm not in love with this list. I missed some really what I thought. I texted Wayne today. Actually, let me show you Apple. I texted Wayne today that at the end of the day that I couldn't believe, here. Apple was huge, strong day, and kind of flagging. And I kept thinking, if it just breaks this flag, so kind of over 292, I think it's going to take out the high of day and squeeze into the close. That was my mindset all afternoon. And look what it did. I never made a call in it. I never made a trade in it. And I watched it do this for the last 10 minutes. And that would have made my day right there. Is all you need is one trade like this, right? Apple from the 293 area, taking out 300 in 10 minutes. Anyway, I had that kind of aggravating day. I had such a stupid morning that by the afternoon when I saw something that I was convinced was going to work, I just never pulled the trigger. So, tomorrow's a reset. I start fresh tomorrow. I'm really lucky not to be red today. I've had a great year so far. And so I just start fresh tomorrow like it's my first trading day of the year. And like I said, I'm lucky to not be red. You could say watch stuff like Apple, but that's a huge move. I mean, Apple 2 sessions ago was in the 250s. Today it breaks 300. So I think in the short term, some of these are overdone. So I'm kind of going to let the gap plays tell me what to watch tomorrow, and maybe some of these from this long watch list will give A+ setups as well. But I'm hoping some new setups form over the next few days. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that and just start fresh in the morning. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat tomorrow.